up so digest, 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 digest. When you cook up so digest, 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 digest. Alive, good morning, we nice. You know this, the vibe, the feeling alive. You know out in the cold, miss the sun when it snow, and I can't find the feeling. And I wish I could be there for you when you're out on the road. I write your name in the snow. Now I'm missing the feeling, and I wish I could be there with you. Now I'm feeling low, cause I miss all these ass and the party. Cause all of that.
Pull it up. Folks, tonight we have an interesting, very interesting show for you. Yeah, man, Mr. X, what you saying, my brother?
Greetings, my brother.
How things, my brother?
Things okay, you know, I can't complain. What about you? What the weather doing on your side?
Well, I could say it's -1 by our side there. It's not too bad. You know, it's not too bad. We didn't have any sunshine for today, but at least we give thanks, you know, the rain and whatnot. Not snowing, so at least it's not too bad. Yeah, man, tonight, my brother, I'm very excited. It's good to be back. People have been asking about us.
Ash Major is back.
Yeah, man, how you mean? We back in action. Folks, once you join the live tonight, make sure you share it because tonight is a special program. Producers, artists, musicians, DJs, tune in because tonight it's not go normal. You know, we're touching the hot topics. And when I say hot topics, I mean hot topics, Mr. X. A lot going on in the musical world. As we know, Trinidad, the soca mecca for the Caribbean. There's been a lot of talk on the ground and a lot of controversy. So tonight, we have to touch some subjects. Big up yourself, Trinidad Killer. Big up yourself. All Trinidad artists, in fact. Can I ask you, Mr. X, do you have a favorite Trinidad artist? Any special Trinidad artist as your favorite?
Well, you know already, my favorite is Marshall Montano.
Okay.
My favorite is Marshall. Also Benjai.
Okay.
You know, Benjai. What's his name? Maximus Dan?
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you tell me
that's the guy that sing. Yeah, that's the guy that sing. The city go bundong. Yeah, he's one of my favorite artists. Also, yeah, Benji Garden.
And who's your favorite female artist?
Female?
I would
say Patrice Roberts.
Okay.
Yeah, Patrice Roberts. Yeah.
Well,
I will give her number 1.
And have you been listening to the music coming out of Trinidad and Tobago so far?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So far, I find this year they come out well. This year they did a good job. I've listened to some music and it's really, 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 really good, man. Really, really good. I'm impressed. I think Hess will take Groovy this year. If they have Groovy and Soca Monarch and Groovy finals in Trinidad.
You don't expect that they will?
Yeah, I will expect Kokoti. Kokoti is a good song. I think you should listen to Kokoti.
Yeah, I've heard it already.
And in fact, yeah, man, it's
in fact the rhythm
top tune, man. Top tune.
The rhythm that it's on is causing controversy.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
So
it's true. And also, that guy, forget his name, you know. Young Brother.
Yeah, Young Brother's again on that.
Yeah, he did well this year. He did very well. Yeah, I was impressed, man. Yeah, man, good music.
Big up the producers of that rhythm. And tonight we have to touch on a few things. Because when I say big up Trinidad Killer, I will big up all artists, all Trinidad artists, but he's the man that is currently in the hot seat. Apparently, I will not even say allegedly because I think it's a known fact that at this stage it's been determined that he jumped on the rhythm apparently without the approval of the producers. So we want to talk about that tonight. And I mean, he's gotten a lot of pressure for that. But at the same time, the song is a big song and people love the song. Let me just try to run maybe a few clips. Let me just take in 1 or 2 clips, about this.
I am convinced Trinidad Killer produced better music when he hurt. The song is a mood. Everybody have a family member that can't come back from foreign right now. Every Trini have a family member in foreign. When it's
it's not just Trini. They have people all over the Caribbean that basically have family overseas that would love to be in the warm weather and in the Caribbean, and that song resonate. So in case you don't know who's Trinidad Killer, he's a Trinidadian artist. He had a big track called Digest, and
is he the one that sing Gunman in She Hole?
Gunman, yeah. So the Zest music is a type of music, that's been coming up out of Trinidad. And I think he's one of the main artists that have been really kind of pushing that vibe. But I've been following his story, and he's been claiming to have a lot of fight down in the industry. I mean, prior to this occasion. And I think he's based in the US now. Okay. Yeah, he's been in the US now. I noticed he's been posting videos. He does his his little hustle and stuff. And he's always promoting, his Caribbean cuisine and cooking and whatever. So hats off to him. But I seen that song is resonating so much with people. Let me drop another clip again. Tell me what
Trinidad Nail.
Hold on, that's not the one I want. Let me see if I could pull up the clip.
Killer is back on a different rhythm, on a better rhythm. The man singing with the ancestors and them.
The man said the man singing with his ancestors.
Right now it's back and all with this song. I know what's going on, but we go play it. Good for the foreigners right now, you can't come down, you have to work. So you know what? It's called Eskimo by Trinidad Killer. Starstruck.
Yeah, man, that is reality, boy. That is reality. We stuck in the cold there right now, Mr. X. We can't go home yet.
Yeah, go home yet.
And we're missing the vibe. Now, Mr. Killer, Trinidad Killer, touch on a subject there that resonating with a lot of us. You understand? Yeah, man. Sorry about that. My phone is. So, apparently or allegedly, he got his hands on the rhythm and he reached out to the producers. He never had any response. Do you think it was okay or wise for him to go and record the track and release it without getting the approval? Let us know. Comment tonight, DJs, artists, whoever. Because I know a lot of artists do that. They get rhythms on YouTube and they just record on it. But in his case, he said he reached out, but he never had an answer.
Yeah.
I have the question, Mr. X. So where did he get the rhythm, though?
Exactly. Where did he get the rhythm? Who gave him that rhythm?
You know?
How we get access to that rhythm?
Now,
that's the thing.
There's even talk I heard where he removed, or whoever recorded his vocals, removed the producer tag on the rhythm. So you know sometimes when they have a rhythm, like when I drop my rhythms, I say Cash Media Productions, my youth does that tag for me.
Yeah.
But they say after he went on the rhythm, it's alleged that the tag was even removed.
Okay.
So that in itself would aggravate any producer.
Yeah.
So, boy, it's a legal thing where, boy, I think what happened is the guys went as far. Hold on there. The guys went as far as taking down the song. The song had hundreds of thousands of views already in a short space of time. Radio was pumping the song. Yeah. And then right now, radio stations have boycotted the song. That's how bad it is.
Well, my opinion, they should have just let it be and just ask him for a percentage or whatever, and that's it.
Well, boy.
Yeah.
Let me play something there, which is, I think it's a clip I found where it's a lawyer discussing this.
Controversy in the music industry involving Trinidad Killer's new song, Eskimo. This situation highlights some important legal issues that are crucial for both artists and the general public to understand. Hello everyone, I'm Ronnie D. Edwards, an attorney with a Master of Laws degree in legal practice. First, let's talk about copyright. Imagine you create something unique, like a song. Copyright is like a legal shield that protects your work, giving you the exclusive right to use and distribute it. If someone else wants to use your music, they need your permission or a license. This ensures that you as the creator get the recognition and compensation you deserve. In the case of Trinidad Killer's Eskimo, there has been controversy because it allegedly uses an instrumental track called the Big Links Rhythm without proper permission from the original producers. This raises significant copyright concerns, as using someone else's music without authorization can lead to legal issues. Instead of going to court, which can be costly and time-consuming, there are several non-litigation solutions that could resolve this dispute. One option is mediation, where both parties sit down with a neutral third party to find a mutually acceptable solution. Another approach could be...
Now, it's not the first time this has happened, you know, Mr. X. It's not the first time. I mean, there was a similar incident a few years back with a St. Lucian producer, okay, who had a top rhythm with Marshall and these guys on it. And it was alleged, I believe, I think the producer had permission, but one of the members, the original members of the band that created that song, I think was in opposition to him, using the sample, and that is the Balance Batty sample. Now, I think it was a case of maybe the producer contacted maybe one of the members who he thought was maybe the main producer. But there was more people involved in the production of that track. And the problem is, when you do that, and you have artists, because Marshall was on that, there was a lot of top artists on that rhythm, and the song is already out, like you say, do you think it's wise to just have the producer pull the plug to cease and stop that project rather than trying to mediate and come to some kind of agreement? Because, I mean, by me using your sample, Mr. X, I'm keeping your music alive, you know.
Yeah.
You understand? So there is a right way and a wrong way to do things. But I could understand if you reach out to me and some of the producers have the mentality like, you see, if you have a buzz at the moment and they have big artists on their rhythm.
You think that from my mouth. I was just about to say that, you know.
If you're coming with a lot of paper and saying, well, boy, I'm willing to pay XYZ to come on the rhythm, they just ignore you.
They ignore you, yeah.
So
who is met? I answer that one call.
You understand? Now, I'll play another thing because it's a hot topic at the moment. It's a very hot topic. And in a way, I could feel for the brother because we shouldn't be the reason why artists get frustrated. We shouldn't be the reason why people with talent kind of feel like they want to quit or give up. There is a right way and a wrong way. And the amount of pressure I noticed that he's been getting from DJs, especially, boy, wow. And speaking of which, I go play a little clip, Mr. X. And folks, I apologize because the views expressed is not necessarily the views of myself or Mr. X or even Caribbean Celebrity Show. We will play the clip so you could be the judge for yourself. But just take a listen.
So everybody knows the whole controversy about this rhythm about, that boy jumping on the rhythm without authorization, talking about it was influenced by gunman and she holes. Yes. Dummy. Then we talk facts. It wasn't influenced by you, dummy. Understand what I say? That loop you're hearing in the rhythm there? That loop you're hearing was created by some boy, Ryan. Even your gunman in the whole rhythm is not even yours. It's not yours. So you're talking about you inspire this and you inspire that. Inspire your granny. Right? So you jump on these people rhythm without authorization and then want to try to force their hand to authorize it and legitimize it. No, we're not legitimizing stupidness. And the sad part about it is that you tapped into a sentiment. You tapped into a sentiment that a lot of people who live outside feel during the carnival season. So it could have been a great song if you went about it the right way. Fast forward to yesterday. No, I never tag him. I never mentioned him in the post. Somebody screenshot my Facebook post saying that, and I stand by that. I'm not playing that illegitimate song on the rhythm. I stand by that. It's something that I went through as a producer myself, so it struck a nerve. When you work hard and put so much of your soul, your sweat, your tears into production, for people to take it and feel like they could do what they ask they want with it, I ain't tolerating that. These fellas been hard at work writing monumental hits for years. They get their boss this year, and you want to ride the bandwagon. It don't work so. You have to respect the business of music. Respect people's intellectual property rights. So you got your panties in a bunch last night. You screenshot my post. Post it up on your IG. Talking about who is it? I don't even know who is it. You don't need to know who I am. Who needs to know who I am? They know who I am. Get your panties in a bunch and you post me not once, you post twice. You go on my profile, screenshot a picture and put up Big Monday night like I say man, Crush Monday. Trinidad Buller, do better. Real panty man thing.
All right, well, that's why I go. That's why I go pause it, because when you reach on the disrespectful part, I will not really endorse that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I won't endorse that. But what's your thoughts on so far? What we've showed and what you've seen? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, some of the things he say there make sense, you know, but the disrespecting him, nah.
You mean disrespecting Killer when he?
Yeah.
I totally agree. Is there any call for to? Although I guess he must feel disrespected because he mentioned the guy went on his page and screenshot whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but I believe it's defense mode for Trinidad Killer, because everybody coming at him there 100 miles per hour. He had to kind of defend himself. Let we play another little clip there, and it's a mixture, because some people showing him love, some people fighting, and I believe this brother been getting some fight. I'm not just talking about on this instant, but from just what I've been following his career. Even when he had his big song, he wasn't getting the shows and the support that he was asking for. But people seem to love him. Let's take a little clip again.
Good evening, Branders. Let us talk about something. Digest. When you cook up soup, digest. Alright, good morning. We rise, divine. You know I'm doing it good. Mr. Somebody and I can't find me. Hello. This is not just a soca, this is a good soca. And not just a good soca, actually one of the best soca's that was contributed to the entire repertoire of Trinidad Carnival 2025. I don't know how many other favorites, but when I say this song is very top, we're going to go through exactly why. Let's just come on the gate with point number 1. 2024 to 2025, because of technology and social media, we are now living in a sense of relatability. Everything that we are consuming.
Well, yeah, she have a few points that she make and stuff. But
Yeah.
if you notice, Mr. X, both man and woman, when that song playing, they're going crazy.
Yeah.
I see the DJ, something take over him, then something take over her. But let me take in his defense. Let me see. I want to run a clip. So I have a clip here where I think he's talking about, he's expressing himself. Let's see if I can.
Right.
Hold on.
Trinidad Nail.
Radio station. So why let my tune unauthorized? Why can't play on the radio station? Because why? Marshall and them have a part to play with 96.1 and full blown and all of your mother convoy. I say that. And I will forever stand up for the right thing for my country, Trinidad and Tobago. That whole system had to fucking change. Look who they put on the rhythm. Marshall Montano, Patrice Roberts, Pretty, Kess, and young brother getting a little forward. So they go say, yeah, we go choke in young brother. Because when we put young brother on the rhythm, he go air the program, because he have a program where everybody into and this and that and fucking this. I fucking create them fucking fellas, boy. I saying fucking that. I saying fucking that. That had to stop. And you know what's going on? Plenty of your artists too, just saying down and taking the same shit over and over and over and over. All of we have to fucking stand up. All of we as artists in Trinidad and Tobago have to stand up for the right thing. Because men does have good song and good music. And the same thing was going on with me, going on with you. And are you just afraid to come out and say something? Because are you afraid you get blacklisted? But let me tell you something. You see, when you put your trust in man, you will never reach no way. You understand? You put your trust in God and let God do the work.
And folks, we apologize for some of the language expressed. The brother is expressing himself, so don't let this offend you in any way. But Mr. X, let me know your thoughts on what he's saying there.
Well, I give him wrong for that. Yeah, I give him wrong for that. That part, he's wrong. He should have just humbled himself. He's wrong. You know, if it was me that was in his place, I wouldn't go on social media and do that. Okay. I would just humble and try to negotiate with the producer and the other artists and and try to butter their foot, because it's something I want. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from.
I understand, but don't you think a lot of what he said is out of frustration?
Yeah, it's true. It's true, but I wouldn't let that frustrate me. That would build me up. That would make me stronger.
Okay.
That's why they said you should have just keep quiet and just work under the table. That's why they said speech is silver, silence is golden.
Mm-hmm. Do you think he has a manager or somebody advising him as to for damage control?
Well, the way I see that, I don't think so. But there is always two sides to a story. We never know what war they have between them. You never know.
In his defense, he did apologize. So I have to play that clip. Let's take a look at that clip.
I want to humbly apologize to Full Blown and the whole production team who produced the rhythm and put it out there.
Well said.
I was wrong for taking on your rhythm and jumping on it.
Well,
but at the end of the day, I feel that type of way. Because listen why. At a point in a time, everybody was against this. Correct is right?
Correct is right.
Everybody was against this music. It had people wasn't fighting for this music, to play this music, never used to play on the radio station. All of a sudden now, they're taking everything from this music.
No, killer, listen to me. Don't go there. You don't apologize that we make it good. You have
just tell me how I feel.
Yeah.
What tell me how I feel within my heart now, boy.
All
you
right.
understand me?
Yeah.
So, boy, at least he did apologize.
Yeah, at least he apologized. Yeah. Yeah, man, that is understandable,
Two wrongs don't make a right. So I think he did the right thing. He probably was upset and angry with, the initial kind of, taking down your song, especially the song have done hit hundreds of thousands already, I believe. And then, that in itself is a big blow to any artist. Now, what he's done is he went online and he said any producer, that's willing to remix it, check him out. And imagine this guy's already put out a video and a song after 3 days. So I have to say hats off to you, Mr. Trinidad Killer. You've proven that you're a real artist. Even in the arms of controversy, you've brought your art forward, because a lot of people, when their song is banned or removed online or in circulation, you don't hear anything on the matter after that, but you have, because it's a good song, and you have proven
it's a good song.
Yeah, he's proven that, he's about his music. I'm hoping that, maybe in future, the producers or the powers that be, they reach out to him, because I know maybe how it works. There's maybe their little circle where obviously from you have a Marshall on a rhythm or a bungee, maybe you want to just play on a case. You probably don't really look, you're not probably interested in too many artists coming on it, because all of these artists are popular artists. And
mentioning Marshall, I don't know if you realize that I might be wrong, but all rhythms Marshall sing, like all songs he have, you never see artists singing on his rhythm, but you will see he's singing on other artists' rhythm. Why is that? I don't know if I'm wrong. Eh?
What I think the difference is, I always say that there's a difference between a rhythm and a song. If you produce a song for an artist, you tailor the music suit that artist and his lyrics, and that is his song.
Yeah.
That song might be on an album or as a single or competing. But a rhythm is something you make without any particular artist necessary in mind, and you free it up to certain artists, and then you listen back to the songs and you decide who make the grade, who will be on the rhythm. But if you're doing that, that is most likely how your rhythm will end up in the hands of a Trinidad Killer, because you send it out, you know, you send it out to different people, and then once you send it out, it happens to fall in the hands. Because don't forget, I might email it to you, you email it to that one, you email it to that one, and you end up getting it. And
yeah, it's true.
If he didn't reach out to them, I would say he was totally wrong. But he said he reached out to them and no answer. At least they could have acknowledged him and say, well, they read him close already.
Yeah, or, at least, yeah.
Especially when they're hearing the song out. Although, I mean, pride might make any producer say, well, he have to check me. I ain't checking. He had to run after me. I ran after him, you know. I already have a Marshall case. But this one, you know, on the track, doing good. So, you know, but egos in that business is one thing else, you know. So I don't know the guys personally, so I can't really speak for them. But I know, like, you know, if
that happened a lot in St. Lucia as well, you know. Fellas just jumping in rhythms.
Everywhere. A man actually play my rhythm for me, making me hear rhythm, and he don't even know his mind that day. Oh Lord! So let me take
playing the rhythm for you and asking if you like that rhythm.
Yeah, the man sent me his song on the rhythm and telling me share that for him. So I tell him, I say, where's that rhythm? Tell me you even know where you get that. Boy, so hats off to Mr. Killer. He's gone and recorded the song on another rhythm. Now, even look at something. Now, he's online trying to talk to his fans and explain his situation. Somebody jumped in his life who doesn't have permission to be on the rhythm. He actually recorded himself on the rhythm too, but he trying to jump on Mr. Killer live to get a little clout. So check this out.
Big dog, I want to let you know, big dog, that in Eskimo.
No, you know, this is the first time here.
Yeah, this is actually the first time I'm getting to the Eskimo. Now, I know the Eskimo released a couple of days now, and I'm now getting to the Eskimo. And I think now is the perfect time. This live is the perfect time to let them know that I also like one too. Now, here the greatest. It's in my phone. And I need to just send it to our next phone, and I play it in my car, so I can play it off my car while I'm on live.
I just figured, because you have to have vocals there. Let me see if tune.
You want to hear me sing it? When we chip in for carnival time, and you start to push back that wine, I want you bubble and give me the thing, baby. When we chip in.
You get permission to jump on the rhythm?
Let's have plenty controversy right now. Let's have plenty controversy in the making right now. By tonight, you will see what's going on with that. Close it on the next side.
Later on. Muti.
Hey, what's going on?
Just now. Pause it.
See, life hit 400. I want to jump it, but I don't have it.
You come here to promote thing, boy. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, we gotta shine together.
Are you papi showing the thing, Muti?
He cut off. Boy, I agree because Killer already in the hot seat there for going on without permission on the fella's rhythm. And you coming on the man live to bust your song without permission on the same rhythm?
Yeah. Who's that? One does that? One. A Paris, is that one?
Yeah, that's one. Big up yourself.
Yeah, he said we need to be aware of the business aspect of music. Many artists are clueless.
That is facts. Because A lot of artists just only focus on dropping music, you know, and they're clueless for real in terms of, you know, royalties, the rights of the, you know, and they don't do things the right way. They just drop songs after song after song after song, and sometimes I witness songs on I get sent songs early, and when I play this song, I hear producers tag, and I know that it's off YouTube. Most probably, that artist get that. Some of them don't even take the time to record the thing properly, and it's the worst thing to hear a man singing. I will not say a shit, but a man singing a papi show on your rhythm, you know, and you know if they do their research, they could have find the producer or whatever. So that is a valid point. One, big up yourself, you know. So the topic tonight is, boy, artists and producers. Do you think it's wrong to just jump on somebody's rhythm without permission? And second of all, do you think it's acceptable after you jump on the rhythm to remove the producer's tag on the rhythm? Because some people do that, you know? And okay, so in a case like this, Mr. X, what do you think is a solution? Is it something where just the producer should get their credits, or you think he should give them something to smooth them over?
I think the producer should get their credits. Like, you know, just it's there already, it happened already, and plus that giving the radio more props, you know, so they just should make an agreement with him. That's it.
Now, do you think it's fair if other artists pay to go on that rhythm and Killer jump on it for free?
For free, yeah. Oh, yeah. You have a point there. Yeah, you have a point there.
We don't know. Yeah. I just saying we don't know.
Or just make him pay. That's it. The same way like the other artists.
Well, what he did was he went and released a music video. Let me watch the video in 3 days.
When you cock up so rises, 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 rises. When you cock up so rises, 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 rises. Alive, good morning, we nice, you know this. The vibe, the feeling, alive. You know how they go. Miss this one when it snow, and I can't find the feeling. And I wish I could be there for you when you're out on the road. I write your name in the snow. Now I'm missing the feeling, and I wish I could be there with you. Now I'm feeling low, cause I miss all these ass and the party. Cause all I have is the man. Now I'm feeling low. Only vibes, only fun in the party. Pick up you and your friend every night. Bingo, the party done ram. Music create to make the people dance. Trinidad and Tobago we from. Feel the vibes in the place, so I jump out. Bottles never run out when we jump out. In need for the speed, so the talks out. Girls from all over the place, what make me want to go back home. You know out in the cold, miss this one when it snow, and I can't find the feeling. And I wish I could be there for you when you're out on the road. I write your name in the snow. Now I'm missing the feeling, and I wish I could be there with you. Now I'm feeling low, cause I miss all these ass and the party. Cause all I have is the man. Now I'm feeling low. Only vibes, only fun in the party. Pick up you and your friend, everybody. Pick up the people who just fight for way. Down there, they keep the music playing, they keep the music rotating. Pick up the people who just fight for way. And you know the girl them love me, so keep the music playing. You know out in the cold, and I'm feeling alone, and I can't find the feeling. And I wish I could be there for you when you're out on the road. I write your name in the snow. Now I'm missing the feeling, and I could be there with you. Now I'm feeling low, 'cause I miss all these ass and the party. 'Cause all I have is the man. Now I'm feeling low, only vibes, only fun in the party. Pick up you and your friend, everybody.
Big up yourself.
Yeah,
Trinidad
man,
Killer.
yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man,
Big
yeah, man.
tune, big tune. They can't stop you. They can't hold you down. They
Yeah,
can't stop
man.
you. Can't stop you.
That's a big tune, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big up yourself because, like I said, some artists would give in, they would fold, you know. So you proven that, you know, on a different rhythm, you still can produce a hit. The song is a hit. So producers, let we try to, when we're working with artists, educate the artists on the business aspect. And artists, do your homework too. You know, get to understand and get to know what is the correct way of doing things, because you could potentially have the
Well,
biggest song yet.
the bigger artists doing that same mistake as well. Look at Vibes Cartel and it was Neo.
Yeah.
Was it Neo's rhythm or Vibes Cartel rhythm?
I don't.
I think he did a song with Spice on that rhythm, you know, and they had that same.
A lot of artists do it, my brother.
Yeah.
Look at Juice WRLD. That's a rapper. Well, he's no longer with us. He died at a young age, drug overdose, or allegedly whatever. But anyway, he took this song, this instrumental from Sting and the Police, and boy, the man released that, and that was, bro, a hit overnight. So much that, boy, Sting got to hear the song. And when Sting reached out to that man, I said that song done start hitting millions already.
Wow.
Boy, Sting had to just send his lawyers and just say, well, you know, it's no point in taking the song down. But Sting getting all the money off the song. You know? So artists learn a lesson in that, because the reality is you could have the biggest song of the year and then somebody have the rights to their music which you took without permission. They could just come and pull the plug on you. You know? And then dies it. And then before you know it, that turns off other producers from wanting to work with you. You know, it's a turn off. And then you get blacklisted. But I want to say to the artists, again, I'll always say that try to get a team or get somebody, because I can't blame the brother on the line of artists sometimes only focus on the creative aspect, the music, you know. And before they hear a beat, they get an idea, they want to go and record. As soon as they finish record it, they want to just put it out.
Yeah.
You know? So, by 2025, let me try to do better. You know what I mean? Let me try to do it better. I myself need to clap down on certain things too from my camp as well, because, you know, we have music out there and we need to always make sure that everything is taken care of, so then we don't have any disputes later on, you know. But whoever did the remix to the song, big up yourself same way. Go and check out the song. It's Eskimo by Trinidad Killer. And like we say, we here to uplift. So we are already bash the brother down. You know, we are already bash him down. We don't believe in bashing artists, no producers, no DJs, because it's a family, it's a network. But, you know, there's always room for improvement and correction. So, Mr. Trinidad Killer, if you get to see this video, I want to say to you, you've proven, you've humbled yourself, you've apologized, and you've released your song on a different rhythm. So shout outs to you and big up yourself. Big up yourself on proven the music come first. I hope from there on you could continue to make great music and, you know, do things in the right way and fashion. And to the producers of that rhythm, the original rhythm, yeah, man. Sometimes we as producers, we have to not just focus on the big names. because somebody out there, believe me, Mr. X, there is artist that is yet to be discovered. That is a real good artist, good vocalist.
Yeah,
Good.
man.
Some of them don't have access to a studio. Some of them don't have the finance.
It's
And
true,
some
you
of them
know.
have nobody in the back end. And so we have to be willing to not just only focus on the name brand. And even artists too. It goes both ways. You artists have to sometimes don't just focus on the name brand producers. You understand? Don't be afraid to check up and coming and work with people, because I guarantee you, with unestablished producer, you won't get any kind of red tape. They'll be more excited to know that, a big name artist willing to jump on the rhythm, So boy, them rhythm thing there is always a story behind that, a headache behind that, Mr. X. Is always so sometimes that's why producers rather just have 3, 4, 5 people tops, because it's safe. That rhythm not getting leaked out before it released. But I'm really interested in it, because look at other youth come on and you'd say you have the rhythm, you have a song on the rhythm.
You see that, eh? You see that? Now look at where I put myself in already. In St. Lucia. They had once a producer drop a rhythm, and I heard certain artists on the rhythm. And one artist contacted me, tell me, hey, that rhythm, I wanted to jump on that rhythm. So I tell him, whose rhythm is that? He tell me that's from that producer. And then what I did, I contact the producer, the producer tell me the rhythm closed already.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The rhythm closed already. After a couple of weeks, of weeks, I hear another artist. Yeah. Yeah, another artist on the rhythm. Yeah. So I asked the artist, when did you record that song? I think about 2 days back or something like that. He said he recorded that song. But that same producer tell me the rhythm closed already.
You should name and shame him, man.
Yeah.
What's his name? you should say his name.
Yeah. And then after a month after, I think, I drop a hit song. Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I drop a hit song. His rhythm didn't take,
Wow. Boy. But shout out to the producers.
Yeah, man.
This year we want to not just have artists on here. We want to have producers. We want to have, different people that are creative. The DJs are afraid to come on. I don't know why the DJs are afraid. We've had a couple DJs on here before. Big up yourself. DJ Brain Boy. DJ Brain Boy has come on. And he's doing his thing.
Man. Big up DJ Brain Boy, man.
Yeah, man. So who are some of your favorite DJs? Let me just big up a few DJs. Maybe we give them a shout out.
One of my favorite, DJ Clears.
Big up Clears, the boss.
Yeah, man. Always. The Illusion Boss. Always. The Illusion Boss. Yeah. DJ Play in HD.
Yeah, DJ Play. Yeah, big up Play. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Fire Strike.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
as you mentioned, Fire Stripe. Let's talk about an event that is coming up. There's an event coming up. Is that by Fire Stripe? Oh, you're talking about jazz. Boy, that one's so hot. I think we might have to leave down for next Sunday. Because they've been circulating fake itinerary of artists or artist lists. Let me see if I can pull it up. So, boy, there's a petition going around the place for local jazz. And I think really and truly, Mr. X, if I'm being honest, at this point, you have certain artists that have been asking to go on jazz so much. I think they should give them a chance to see what they have to offer.
Yeah, man. I think they should give them a chance.
Give them a chance.
Yeah.
Now, here my lineup, in no particular order. That is artists I feel they could bring on St. Lucia main stage jazz. And I have my reason for saying that. And I've been very serious here. For one, Moto. To my knowledge, Moto hasn't performed on main stage jazz as yet, has he?
No.
All right. So to the powers that be, we want to see Moto. Because Moto been doing his thing. He's consistent. Look, he just dropped a big track there with Signal Band. Big up yourself, Moto. Folks, go and check out that song.
Also, Moncherry, they should give Moncherry a chance as well.
Hold on, I come into Moncherry just now. Let me go back to Moto. Moto has a song called Cry No More. So that is currently out on YouTube. Go check it out, folks. That is with Signal Band and Moto. Or well, Shelly. Sorry, Shelly from Signal Band and Moto. That's a big track. I always like to see Moto's videos. His videos always really nice to look at, you know. And he's always consistently releasing music. But I would like to see Moto on St. Lucia Jazz. Okay. Now, as you mentioned, the next one is More Sherry. I think they should give More Sherry a chance. Let me see what, you know, her production will be, what she will bring to the stage. Because, as we say, we had to build, we had to uplift, we're not here to break down.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody is without controversy. No, you know, different artists will always be verbal or speak their mind or whatever. And we may not necessarily agree with them. But I believe in giving people a chance. Although there'll be some that will argue, you know, when you burn in a fire on certain elements or powers that be, you cannot expect those same people to turn around and support you. And I say that to say this: Natty Conqueror has been crying. Well, I would not say crying, but lamenting the lack of support. You know, he's been really verbal about it on social media, the lack of support, and not giving him a chance to showcase on that international stage, that jazz festival. So my lineup would be Moto, Mosherry, Natty Conquer, and Kelly B. Kelly B is a up and coming dancehall artist. Again, controversy. But Mr. X, if I'm the one putting that show together, I don't want MC Cooks. I don't want them other MCs. I'm going to bring 2 MCs on that show. In the first segment, I'm bringing on Natuki. No, I'm serious. Because he's very well spoken. He's a public figure. He's well known. I think he'll draw a crowd. People will come to see him.
MC Natuki.
And for the second segment, after we escort Natuki out of the venue, we're bringing in Diana Charles.
That you're looking for a take with her.
No, it's not Roro, because that is people that are St. Lucian personalities that are watched and followed. So if you're doing an event, you know, you have to bring people that are popular, people that people will want to see. So you balance it out, you know, because, and again at the same time,
what is it is true, you know, because these people are always on social media, they have a lot of followers, and you know, you bring these people on a stage to host and stuff like that. They're making money, you know.
Of course.
They will pull a crowd. Actually, they will pull a crowd, you know.
Of course.
They will pull a crowd.
Of course. You know, but you know, that event will have to have high security, you know, and we would hope at least
if they can bring that girl from Africa, they can give them a chance.
But I mean, how much or how long will an artist lament and cry that they're not being given a chance and to continue to fall on deaf ears? I mean, whether you dislike somebody or whether you support their music, at the end of the day, It's a St. Lucian thing, you know. Because we showing outside artists a certain level of love and respect. But charity begins at home too, my brother.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You know? But boy, I honestly, if it's something that I had the power to do, I would do it. But I would not even actually I would watch that performance on screen. Boy, because St. Lucia crowd is a hard crowd to please, you know. And you cry, you want to go and do jazz, or complain you want to go and do jazz. And you get there. And if people not feeling your vibe and the crowd just not into you, you may never get that opportunity again because the critics will be watching. The critics, let me tell you, it's not like before, you know. Bro, when they have live events now, you have to go on the social media and watch the chat room to see the kind of things the people say.
Boy.
It's not like before, you know, bro. It's really critical, you know.
I realize Soca Monarch, they don't do no they just block that, you know.
Yeah, they have to. That's competition.
Yeah, they block it.
That's competition. Well, have you seen the lineup? So somebody posted something, but I don't think it's real, Mr. X. I don't think it's. I think that is a fake. So we have to be careful. But let's see. It says here Suffrage Jazz Festival for 2025 lineup. Roman Virgo. And the person even spend the things correct. Farmer Nappy, Busy Signal, Buju Banton, Shenina. I think they want to say Shensia. Shenina. Nadia Batson, Emran Nerdy, Shaz, Natty Conqueror, Lady Stone, and more Sherry. The community will be blazing with melodious voices on a date to be mentioned. Come and enjoy yourself with us. Most heat of the event in the calendar year. Read this, for I don't answer no questions or calls. Thank you. That person is boss. So there's a thing with Suffrage Jazz, the experience. Attention, Suffrage Jazz fans. It has come to my attention that a false lineup for Suffrage Jazz 2025 has been circulating online. We want to set the record straight. The lineup is not official. Please disregard any rumors or misleading information you may have come across. Rest assured, we're working hard behind the scenes to bring you an incredible lineup this year festival. Will always be revealed. Now, I say that, and I saw a couple posts already by some of the artists we've mentioned, and they're already lamenting and going off. So, boy, I don't know if it's a case of, you think those artists we mentioned there, you think those artists have even sent a proposal to St. Lucia Jazz? You think they've actually done that?
So.
Because I mean, I've performed St. Lucia Jazz already with my band and stuff, and I know, even at the time when the band was popular, we still sent proposals. You know, they will contact you and they say, "Well, yeah, yes, are you guys interested in doing jazz? Yes, send us your proposal." You send that, your quotation, what you want, and your performance and what you bring to the table. But those artists, some of them, we talk about they have to know the business. Some of them don't even have a proper bio. Some of them don't have no proposal, no nothing to be able to submit. And because it's a committee, it's a committee that reviews those things and say, well, okay, who do you all propose to bring on jazz? They'll have suggestions and stuff like that. And I mean, obviously, if you're not an international star that is well known and all over the world performing, to say that you expect to get a call, you have to do your groundwork and you have to contact the people and try and put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Boy, it's mad. So I'm waiting to see the lineup.
I think Bineman and Monte Killer are going to be there,
Well, boy, I tell you something.
Yeah.
You think
I got that from good source.
You think they could afford Cartel?
Yeah, man. If they could afford Burna Boy, they're gonna afford Cartel.
Well, some people might not really You know, it's a different thing, eh? Burna Boy and Cartel. It's true that's a different Cartel now. Cartel more on a positive thing and rather than, you know,
Yeah.
the violence and them kind of vibe. So, boy. Well, folks, we come to that point again. Tonight has been very interesting. Touch on a few subjects. We keep you in the loop. One more thing we failed to mention. TikTok. You know TikTok has been banned in the US.
Yeah, I saw
You heard
that.
that? I think we coming next. I think it's gonna hit England next, you know.
Okay.
Because I think normally anything that affects the US, England to some degree, either follows through. Because they say
But why?
okay, so what I understand is because as you know, TikTok is Chinese, right? It's from China.
Yeah.
China. Now they say there is like a database where they're getting all your information, all your, you know, all the information on you. But it's no different to Facebook. But they say China and the US, obviously, that is two allies there that where the US always accused China of hacking and doing certain things. So I think it's Biden.
One said it's not banned, you know.
It's not banned.
No.
So that's rumors one. Wow. Well, I'm glad you verified that because a couple people over here told me that it's banned today. So I was saying, boy, wow, imagine for the people that that rely on social media strictly for their income, you know, TikTok shop and these things. So one said his is working. Well, that is great if it's still working because I was saying, boy, if that happened in America, England next, you know. So boy, with the times we live in there, boy, anything possible. They say Facebook is owned by the feds. I don't know how true that is. But, you know, I'm happy. In a way, Mr. X, I'm happy. As speaking of that ban thing, I'm happy. We're back. My main page is back, folks. So, you know, when we talk about fight and when we talk about when you're trying to do good and sometimes you get discouraged, never give up. You know, it's been 5 months now. I haven't been able to do a live on this forum, on this page. You know, and I'm happy that we're back. And we could hit back our core audience. So, unstoppable, man. Unstoppable. They can't keep a good man down. So,
Yeah,
folks,
man.
watch the space. Check us again next Sunday. We'll be keeping you up to date with what's happening in the music world, in the arena. Big up yourself, one. Yeah, Global Music Productions, you know. Mr. X, anything you want to mention before we go?
What I have to say, the people from the UK that is watching, don't forget St. Lucian Independent, Mr. X going to perform alongside Mr. Vader or Sir Vader. I will not say Papa. Sir Vader or Dr. Vader.
Okay. All right, okay. He's a doctor
man.
now.
On the 21st of February.
Okay. Papa
Yeah,
Vader.
man. So Mr. X going to be there. Yeah, man.
Right.
I'm going to drop songs from 1993 until 2025.
Wow. Make sure you record some of them performances so we could highlight that on the show. You know?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Make sure of that. What's the date of that show?
It's St. Lucian Independence, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, St. Lucian Independence. It's 21st and 22nd. Yeah, the weekend.
Okay. All right. Well, folks, it's been a lovely show. Look out. We have some new music coming out at the end of the month. And we're releasing our website and merchandise. So look out for that as well. Stay true to yourself. Whatever you do, believe in God and believe in yourself. Follow your dreams. Keep focused. And this has been another episode of Caribbean Celebrity Show, where we discuss and support and highlight exceptional Caribbean personalities.
Yeah, man.
We had a top producer in the chat tonight. Yeah, big up yourself, Mr. Paris. Juanito. Folks, Mr. X. Look, I party.
Yeah, man. Respect.
All right, bless up, one love.
Yeah.
If